Hey guys, welcome back to my Formula 1 2020, my team carry mode, Tokyo Racing. We're now in season 2 and it's the season finale. So we are gonna race in Abu Dhabi, the finale. The Drivers' Championship has already been decided, but the Constructors' Championship were not yet decided. Well, two teams have a chance to disrupt Ferrari's chances to win the championship this season. So we're gonna have a look. Before that, we're just gonna see the rating of Matsushita because I was thinking about the activities that he will do, but nevertheless. I think we're still looking on which driver maybe we could sign for next season. So we have decided maybe we want to improve Matsushida current rating. As I can see all is plus 10, but last time I did some improvement training to him. He was plus 13. But then now, as I look back here, he's only plus 10 again. I'm not sure which one, but this one shows that maybe the rating is only maximum to plus 10 for each and every claims, or I mean, each of his statistics. So we're gonna prove here if it's working. So as you can see, the direction training has improved his direction to 13 at the moment 62. But maybe in the next race, which will be in the next season, we'll see if his awareness rating falls down. So yeah, so just gonna improve. So as you can see here, we're gonna improve our R&D. Um, all morale have been improved, and we were suggested to go for the durability improvement. Rushed or not, I think for this current season it doesn't matter. So now, if we have the prize money, I think we're gonna spend on the sponsor relation maybe. I think both the marketing so that maybe we have the chance to get more money and then more income to spend on our um, facilities. So now let's move on to the rest week. So this is the qualifying. As I mentioned earlier, yeah, there's only two teams that can spoil Ferrari's party, which is us and Red Bull Racing is in third. So we will need one to finish, which is hoping Ferrari not scoring any points, which will be very very tough. So let's hope that there's a miracle um, in this race because we do really need a miracle to win Constructors Championship. So now we already entered the first sector in the fastest car at the moment. We're having a look. It's Albon actually, one of the Red Bull. So yeah, Red Bull has been very very consistent this season, unlike Mercedes and even Ferrari, who only recently has won the fastest. As we go to the second sector, we're still the fastest, and we're gonna try to keep this up. Because if you remember in Mexico, we screwed our 10th sector. We're the fastest we are to proven fastest there, but we made a mistake in sector 3 and loses a lot of places. But now we won't play around, and we're gonna focus our sight onto winning this race and hope for a miracle to win the constructor championship.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory, so we go into battle once more as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Marina circuit through 21 corners and a lap distance of just over 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and turn 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and I hope plenty of drama to be found in the laps ahead. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Let's talk about Hirani. What a season they've had. A well-deserved championship victory, and the pressure now surely off, with the title already in the bag.
It really is well-deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well-managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Hirani lines up on pole position, and Alexander Albon lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Ricciardo, Bottas, Vettel and Lando Norris, Ocon, Perez, Daniel Kvyat and Stroll, Gasly, Matsushita, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Raikkonen, Magnussen, De Vries and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Of course, the top guy. You're asking an obvious question there. Nevertheless, we should not be overconfident because we have a lot of durability problem. So now decided to add one more lap to our soft tire. I think that's why I'm undecided. Yeah, I've decided to go for 7 laps. Yeah, maybe it's a lot better. Nevertheless, let's do this in the finale, closing race of the season. Yes, we have no problem in starting the rest, so as you can see that the album very close to stop the gap from his teammate. He managed to do so. And let's have a look at our teammate. Not a good start. Yes, I can see that because the Haas has overtaken him. So he should have done more for the team. We need him to be up here to score more points, a lot of points for us to win the constructor championship. But nevertheless, it's no pressure for him because we never expected to be winning the constructor championship this season. Even winning the drivers championship is too far from our imagination. But nevertheless, we overdid. Not overdid. We managed to do it. We hope that we can improve next season and try to win the constructor championship. So we're gonna just starting on sector 3. So we're almost 1 second ahead of Alexander Albon. Even Verstappen is almost 2 seconds now. Hamilton is in 4th, while Leclerc unfortunately sitting in 5th. That will make him score a lot of points. Maybe add points as we won the exceeding track limits. So now we jump to lap 2. As you can see, we made the 2 per sectors, and we're gonna cross the line to start the initial fastest lap of this race.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
1:07.94, which is not really fast actually. So let's have a look at our teammate who is still stuck in the middle of the pack. So now we move on to lap number 6. We're still within reach with Albon, just 1.6 seconds splitting as he's coming. Verstappen still 2 seconds away from us. So the speed is still maintained.
Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
And we will warn that our gearbox has been wear. As you can see, it's 78% now. So at this point, I was thinking that I shouldn't be pushing a lot because the car won't be able to take this sort of damage. So we can slow down our car, we can control it a little bit because we really want to finish in the top of the pile, especially in this final race of the season. So lap 7 as we edited earlier. So we're gonna come in for our medium tire. So Albon and Leclerc, even Bottas is in the pit. Actually, some of other drivers are going to the pit in the previous lap, lap 7. So yeah, we're doing double stacking with Matsushita. So then Kvyat and Lance Stroll has decided to stay one more lap. So as you can see here, our teammate Matsushita has gone into the pit and quite well in the pit and goes out in front of the Haas. So lap 9 we have opportunity to set the fastest lap. We have 1:37.02 is the fastest lap at the moment. So can we record another fast lap, which is almost 1:37.007. So yeah, it's important because we don't know what's gonna happen, especially Albon and Verstappen can gives a lot of points for Red Bull. Who knows, this 1 point is decisive enough for us to stay in P2 the Constructors Championship. So let's say if Albon got the fastest lap, he will get extra 1 point, and maybe that point could overtake us, number 2 of his teammates. Now in lap number 11, nothing much happened in this race. There's not a lot of overtaking, I must say, because I have started in, so in P1 you're gonna have a lovely race. You're just gonna have a lovely race behind of you, but nothing really happened. So we are gonna cross the line, lap 11. Seconds from here, almost 3 seconds ahead of Alexander Albon. Sebastian Vettel driving his final race in his career. Actually, he already announced his retirement the half season. So that last bit of um, um, in this season. But talking about last, this will be the last thing you see for teammate today because he will retire from the race. That crushes all our hope. So we will not gonna win any driver, any constructor championship this season. I know Matsushita is a lot far behind, but actually hope, very little hope has been crushed as we are no longer eligible to compete for the championship. But we made a mistake in the final lap, and Albon almost overtake us to steal the race win from us. We're gonna live with 89% of damage. We will win the season finale, the final race of the season as the World Drivers' Champion. Though we're not the Constructors' Champion. What a race, what a season for us to win our first championship with the Honda engine.
It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
So what then from us? Citizens from the Drivers' Championship, a champion, but in the end we fell short, a lot short.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So as I said earlier, we are only 1 point. That fastest lap point have settled us in P2. If not because of that point, we will maybe lost a second place or shared with Red Bull. Or if they got the fastest lap, we'll just in number 2. Nevertheless, congratulations to Ferrari for winning the Constructor Championship in this season, and congrats to myself for winning the Driver Championship. So with that, we will see if we got the money coming in. Maybe not yet here, but yeah, what is that maximum for my own level? Nevertheless, we got 1.54 millions coming in, another 90k. So we gonna have 17 millions in our bank before the prize presentation, before the prize money coming in. We have back 17 millions for us to spend by signing a new driver. Will we sign a new driver? I think for now I will say no, because I want to prove with Nobuharu Matsushita we can win the Constructor Championship next season. With our better car, we are around second or third around this season for most of the time, although we started like 5th or 6th. Next season will be a different story. We will develop our car so much much, very much, and we hope that we can we can become the best car, um, so that we, not only me, maybe Nobuharu Matsushita also can do something. As you can see that the news, Sebastian Vettel has retired. So we can sign. I'm gonna resign Nobuharu Matsushita for next season. So we got an interview. We got an interview with us. As you can see, yep, we have an interview with Will Buxton.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in. Sponsors seem to be climbing over one another to get their name onto your car. What do you plan on investing that extra money into? We've not seen much in the way of development for your second driver. Do you feel that you don't need to, or do you feel that they've already reached their potential? Your car's been able to challenge the very top teams. Is it safe to say you've surprised everyone? Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful? Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team? It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. Best of luck out on track.
Thank you. So now we're gonna forward this to the end of the season. So we will finish the season with our team acclaim to become level 20. So we will sign a new sponsor next year. So we have 68 million in the bank, and we have drivers championship. Thank you guys for watching this second season. Let's do better in the third season. And now I would say thank you very much and bye bye.